Hi guys. So I'm calling this video side effects. So I just wanted to go through with a lot of people ask me, what are the side effects that you have been happening with you? So again, like I've said in previous videos, the side effects have been really nice for me so far. Cross our fingers, knock on wood. It keeps going that way because I'm not really sure if it's going to be a cumulative where each one possibly could get a little, like kind of stack on top of each other. So like I said, just fingers crossed that it keeps going as good as what it is. I have a lot of other things going on though besides just chemo. So I was talking to my parents the other night, and I was just talking about all the different things that I'm feeling, because I'm feeling very swollen and almost like inflated in a way. Not necessarily like swollen like you had a lot of sodium, but almost like your body's like just feels like someone just kind of inflated it in a way. But then also talking to my parents about this, I have a lot going on just besides chemo. So I have my on-body Nolista, I think that's how you say it, shot, which is my lymphoma immunity shot. I also am taking steroids. I also am doing chemo, which I have 4 different bags of chemo that I get. And then I also am taking Lupron Depot, which is my fertility shot. So I have all of these things that I'm putting into my body, and they all have different side effects. So one of the side effects of the fertility shot is to gain weight. But one of the side effects for chemo is loss of weight. So I kind of see it like, okay, cool, I'll just maintain. Both of those kind of like counteract each other. But then I'm like, am I swollen from my fertility shot? Or am I swollen from the steroids? Or do I feel swollen from the chemo? So these are all questions that I'm actually going to be asking my doctor, Dr. Keogh, on my next treatment. I also have my liver has been really like, there's been points. Actually, I've figured out so far that on day 5 after chemo, on both times that I've gone, I write down basically all my symptoms and what hour of the day it happens and what day after chemo it happens. So that way I can kind of look back and see if I have a pattern, and then I can be ready and aware of what's coming. But what was I saying? It'll come to me. Shoot. If you guys know me, this is like a normal thing, but I'm kind of trying to say that one of these side effects of chemo is kind of like loss of your brain too, but it's basically just me giving an excuse to something that already happened to me in real life. But one of the side effects that I was having was my liver. That's what we were talking about. So, sidetracked. So my liver on day 5 after chemo feels like it almost feels like it's like protruding out in a way. So I even noticed that like when I would cough, I felt like I couldn't cough like very hard because I felt like it was like almost gonna like pop out. So my liver, I'm actually taking meds for my kidneys too, because your liver and kidneys are your filters. And I have a lot going on right now. So my body is trying to filter a lot. So those are being worked in a way. So I am on medication, a prescription that I take daily to help with that, to help filter and maintain those And it also helps with the pain of it too. But I do notice on day 5 that my liver is like kind of protruding out. And I always just constantly have like, I'm aware where my liver was, where before I was not. So that's one thing that has been really kind of constant. But again, I can handle that. It's just an annoying pain. At least I know I have my liver and it's working. Another one of side effects that has been really obvious to me is light sensitivity. So when I was told that light sensitivity was going to be a side effect, I was kind of, I don't know, I just thought it wouldn't affect me, but it totally does. I don't normally like to wear sunglasses just in general, because when I hike and go running, I don't want to feel like I got used to them so much that I have to wear them when I go running. So I don't normally wear them. So now I'm noticing that I really have to wear them. Even like being in the shade on a sunny day, I've noticed that the light sensitivity is just really intense and does not feel very good. So that's one thing. I'm not able to go out in the sun either, which is unfortunate, especially since it's summertime. And all of you are posting your pictures going to the beach. I definitely am noticing more of those posts just because I feel unfortunate that I can't go to the beach. But it's totally fine. The beach will still be there after this, so will the sun. Another side effect that I've been affected by, I'd probably say, the light sensitivity, my liver, kind of feeling like I haven't really had nausea, but I've just been having like that feeling of like on the verge of being car sick, you know? And I actually feel like since I am very like prone to being motion sickness and being car sick, that it's actually helped me with this, because I think going into this, not knowing what that feeling of nausea feels like right before, I think that it would just be a new experience for people that haven't felt that. And I'm very used to that motion sickness, nausea feeling. So I can kind of tell what I need to do with my body, or I can tell when it's coming on, or what I need to do to help it to kind of suppress it. And I do have medication if need be, but I have only really taken probably maybe twice. And I actually took it more after my port surgery and my biopsy surgery, just because of the anesthesia from the surgery than I have from chemo. So that's pretty awesome. And another side effect that I have been getting that is probably the worst, and that is my pelvic bone pain. And that is from my on-body shot, which is my immunity shot that I get every day after chemo. And that hurts really bad, really bad. But on the good side is I found out why it hurts so bad, and it's because I'm really healthy, and your pelvic bone is the biggest bone in your body, and I have really, really good bones, so that's good, and it means the shot's working. So I've just, the second time after getting it, I was more prepared with pain meds, and just knowing what was going on made me feel better about it. I knew that my bones were healthy, and the shot was doing what it needed to do. And that just in itself kind of helped the pain a little bit, just mentally, I guess. And then, of course, I had pain meds, so that helped too. But yeah. And then I guess I did get a really, really bad migraine. So I actually had this weird thing happen with my eye. that I felt like when somebody takes your photo and there's a flash and then you have like a little dots that you see. So I had that in my right eye, like I was reading something and there was just, I couldn't see out of this one eye. There's like this little like circle that wasn't going away. And I haven't had that intense of a migraine where you actually like your vision is messed up before you have it. And that happened. And then I had an excruciating headache. But it really only lasted for a couple hours. So that was cool. Yeah, I'm really just trying to think on the bright side of all these side effects. And like I said, I'm able to like name these side effects off and I'm having to like think about which ones I'm having. So that's really awesome. And I just couldn't be any more thankful that I haven't really had that many side effects. And I'm just learning to get to know my body better too. So yeah. So that is kind of my list of side effects. Hopefully I don't have to add any more onto this list in another video, but I'll keep you posted. And oh, I guess another side effect would be losing my hair, but I'm actually really kind of digging the short hair now. Like it's fun and like I just wouldn't have done it on my own. So thank you, chemo, for making me be ballsy with my hair, I guess. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me on this journey, and I appreciate so much all of the positivity and the love and the prayers that you guys have given me. It's just been amazing, and it's like I get emotional thinking about it, and it's really the only time that I cry is when I think about how awesome all of you guys are and all my friends and family, and it's just so awesome, and I just feel very grateful. And I just thank you guys for even caring about me at all. I love you.